We had a string of just complicated, emotionally draining plot lines, episodes.
Yeah, they must be real complicated.
Man,
right?
Yeah, there were like 3 or 4 different plot points in an episode. It was like a little bit of movies. I don't know, but it's good to be back from a break. But it feels like the atmosphere has changed a little bit. You know?
The atmosphere's changed, John. Let's talk about those ratings.
Ooh, what do we gotta say about the ratings?
We're tanking.
What do you mean? Like, we're tanking, we're running, powering through like tanks? Like, going through the streets, just mowing things down, blowing buildings up? Like, they're that good?
No, like, we were the Cleveland Cavaliers with LeBron James, and then LeBron just went to Miami.
Oh.
Now.
Not the current Cleveland Cavaliers.
No, not
with
the
LeBron.
current Cleveland Cavaliers.
The first time he was
the
there.
first time he did,
And
packed
he didn't
up.
live up to anyone's hopes or expectations, so he left so he could do it somewhere else.
Yeah.
And that's
our
who. And we're not LeBron in that scenario.
No, our ratings are Cleveland in this scenario.
So we don't get the benefit of a LeBron.
No.
Just LeBron does.
Just the aftermath of a LeBron.
Okay, so we're the ones.
Nuclear winter of a LeBron.
People are burning our jerseys in the streets.
Yes.
Our merchandise is being thrown and heaped on bonfires.
Yes.
And we're just like, it's that bad?
It's that bad.
Just because we took 2 weeks off?
But you knew.
Okay, some associates of mine sent emails and inquired about it. I don't know if I saw indirectly anything about ratings, per se. I heard some grumblings that things were.
You didn't even come to us for the numbers.
Well, I've never really needed to. I always got really good feedback from everybody. People love the show. People, I get passersby come up to me and say, "Hey, we've been watching the show. We think it's really funny." I thought that would mean we had ratings.
But we got none. Why'd you wait so long? You haven't even told me yet. You're still denying it. Why are you still denying that the ratings are so low? They're so low. They're in the ground. They're on the floor. They're going below the floor. Our ratings are. When the show's gonna get canceled? When am I gonna get paid? Do I get paid for this show? Ratings. And the ratings.
Well, if the ratings are real bad, that means we can't pay you, I guess. We're in a bit of a pickle here. I don't know what to do or say. Maybe I think we might have to.
I don't like pickles, Joe.
Joe, you don't like pickles? Oh, crud. More bad news.
I don't like them with shots.
Okay.
Oh, no. So people are already drinking. The news is so bad. They're taking pickle shots. Well, picklebacks. Like Nickelback, but with pickles.
Yeah.
That's real bad news, Jermaine.
Think about how many of those I had to have this conversation.
Oh, man. So that's why you were drinking in the green room.
Let's talk about those ratings.
Oh,
and
no.
then continue.
Hold on, guys. What's going on?
Well,
Why are we talking about ratings?
Jermaine wanted to talk about
Ratings
ratings.
time. The ratings are horrible. Don't
guys,
say anything.
It's public access sweep.
Jermaine, it's not the time to talk about ratings. You know why?
Why?
We're live.
What?
The cameras are rolling.
Oh, no.
Camera 2 is rolling.
No.
Camera 1 is rolling.
No.
Camera 3 is rolling. They're all rolling.
Well,
We
you
gotta
know what?
start the show.
Hold on. But the good news is, this can't affect our ratings. You know why? Because they're already too bad. No one's watching us.
No, we can't tell anyone who's watching and knows the ratings are bad doesn't want to hear the ratings are bad because they're still watching too. We have to just start this show.
All right.
Ed, roll the credits. Titles. Roll the titles.
Are we all live now?
I don't know if they're.
Are we live now?
Are we live? I thought we were. Ed, I thought we were rolling the titles.
We did roll
Did
the
we roll?
titles. Yeah, we
Those
just
were
didn't
some
see it in the
fast
studio.
titles.
Wow. Oh, man.
Oh,
Seems like
geez.
things are falling off the rails here right away. What are we going to do, guys?
Well, the show started, so I guess we're just gonna do the show.
Well, all right. Well, the first important thing we have to do for the show is introduce our panel. So we've got me, John. Hello. Hi. It's good to see you. Good to be back. Yeah, it's good to have you back. All right, Ryan. You're here too.
Hi, I'm
everyone.
Ryan. Yeah,
This
I'm
is
back
Ryan.
on the show. I haven't been cast memberified in a while. I've been stage managing, but I guess welcome back to the cast me.
Yeah, I mean, we got to get the
Yeah.
ratings up somehow. You were a fan favorite. And of course, you know, the third member of our panel, Jermaine, who has just informed us horrible news.
Horrible news. I'm the bearer of bad news today. Jermaine.
The horrible news is that we can do a whole lot to improve our ratings, and improve them we will.
Yeah, well, I mean, we will, and we have an important tool in that. Tonight's guest is a wonderful performer that I saw recently, and we invited on the show. Her name is Megan Easley, and she'll be performing for us. I don't want to say too much about what she does. I want everyone to just take it in, but it's going to be awesome. Beyond that,
Ratings.
it's gonna
Oh
be
yeah, it's gonna be great
Hey,
for ratings.
I promise you, no one else is anything like what we've got planned.
no, they don't.
But you know, I wish there was someone who could help us or something we could do. But
Yeah.
it's just, it doesn't seem like it. Did they say why our ratings were so low?
You would know.
I would know.
You would know. We're searching for the information, the hidden
Well,
packets of truth.
I liked. You know, over the 2 weeks, I specifically requested that they air my 3-hour reading of local municipal codes to sort of like
Municipal
get
codes.
all of our community service hours sort of done. So I just sat and read like, you know, the municipal property codes and like what you need, like park regulations, things like that. And I read it, clearly, slowly, and then I read it in different languages. I had them run like 6-7 different installments of that while we were gone. I paid a lot of money. Maybe that had something to do with it. I thought it'd be a
No,
good piece.
I think that's good. I think that's all good.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah,
Anyway, I don't know.
and that's
Maybe,
rock solid. What do you think?
maybe
Jimmy?
someone can help us.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean,
like
we're
one of
all
the best
on
plans
board.
I've ever heard.
I mean, I remember
Honestly.
all three of us signing off on
Yeah,
it.
I was like, this is the best thing I've probably ever heard in my entire life.
The audiobook's been selling really well.
Like hotcakes.
Yeah, that's why we call it hotcakes. Because we could say it's selling like hotcakes, because it's selling like itself.
Absolutely.
This is already.
All right. You know what? We need to reboot the reboot. Let's get a little monologue action going.
All right, so
Let's get a little monologue
so,
action.
like,
If we can get a close up on John, and just keep the camera on John, we're gonna try something we've never seen before on television before. We've actually gotten a tap into his mind, and what you're gonna hear is a true internal monologue happening right now.
There's an implant.
Keep that camera on John. You're going to hear his thoughts.
Oh my gosh, how did he find out about the freaking ratings? I thought I hit it well enough. Is this dude a hacker or something? What is going on? Is Russia involved in this? Where do we go? Okay, how can I fudge these numbers? I used to be an accountant in a dream I had one time, so I know I can come up with an answer.
Well, yeah. That's the first go round.
That's remarkable.
Yeah, it's an amazing technology. We can only use it in short bursts though, and otherwise, like, it gets real hot, like right in my frontal lobe, wherever that is. Is that? I guess it's your front right here.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I guess I can go for another go round. All right. Yeah, I'm ready. All right, so gotta have absolute quiet in the studio.
You know what might be better? An option. I don't know. Maybe there's another option. Maybe there's another way to do this. Maybe we hire an outside consultant. Maybe someone who's known for revitalizing and rejuvenating shows. If only there was a way to that such a consultant might hear my thoughts and come onto the show of his own volition. That would be great, because I don't like reaching out to people. It makes me anxious. I'm worried that they'll reject me. I just want things to work out. So if only someone could read my thoughts right now and come onto the show to help fix things up, that would be great.
Ah, that's really hot, man. God, you know what?
Excuse me.
Whoa!
Whoa, hi.
Whoa, who's this?
I'm Sho. My name's Sho Stoppenberry. I was just stopping by, for a quick chat about your ratings.
Whoa! This is unprecedented.
Yeah,
this is remarkable.
Right?
I have some tips. I watch the show. I'm a fan. I really like the show a lot.
Do you mean that? Because
I mean that.
you tipped your head a little bit when you said it.
Well, it's just that I have some ideas and some things that might enhance the show, make it better,
You don't think colorful
Ponchos.
ponchos that we
Oh,
use as
no.
tablecloths?
No, the set design is
Actually,
great. I'm
so-
a huge fan of the set design, especially the background.
Why is it? But like, why?
It should be good though.
No
right?
one else watches. No one watches public access for anything but the.
Well, we entertain, so we're going to make them watch it for the entertainment.
Entertainment. Well, we've always prided ourselves on our community engagement and our educational activities.
Well, Sho, can you tell us a little bit about some of the other shows that you might have fixed up and give us a little taste of what you can do?
Sure, in a second, but I just want to address what John said first. That's why your ratings are so low, is that you've committed so much of your resources to helping and, to being good people.
So you're saying it's not profitable or or reasonable to be a good person, and we should just like stop doing that?
Yeah.
No, it's your work on the show, Joey. If you don't feel like we're really doing our best to educate people and we should entertain, I mean, now's the time to listen. We're in crisis mode.
Jermaine, do you think-
Tablecloth.
What?
Oh man.
Tablecloth? What about? Just get rid of it?
No. That's gonna boost the ratings.
Oh, he's giving us one of these. He's giving us
Okay,
one of these.
it's going up.
Jermaine, do you think you're a good person?
Yes.
Sho, is that a problem?
Well, it just depends on how the public feels. They're getting the sense that it's kind of a, like boring, to help people the way
I could be a bad boy. I can.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
got to be a little bit of there's got to be a little bit of flair to it.
do it again.
There we go.
You got to really get into
Active
it.
energy here. Yeah,
You don't wanna
Jermaine,
be
whoa. I mean, I thought for a second, like you just, like he came out of nowhere. Yeah, okay.
Well, and because if we just play it like halfway, then we just look like frauds and fakes.
Well, what do you mean we? Are you trying to hone in on this, or?
Yes.
Well, I've been there. I know where you're at.
And
Oh,
Joey.
yeah?
Where have you been?
Well, I've dealt with a lot of low-rated shows, and I've actually produced low-rated shows. So my experience just goes way beyond anything you've ever seen. So
Wow. So
yeah, just give me control of everything in the studio, the booth.
what do we say?
Well,
I'm ready to just dig in.
I say, I need a little more.
Some more ideas?
Yes.
Like
We need our ratings up.
Well, first we could
I'm
use
already a bad boy. Look, the ratings are up.
maybe we could get some bad boy music from the booth and from the the control room. It's like they just make it real silent. They could just like really get us going in here.
okay. Does anyone in the camera people? Does anyone have any requests for music? I guess.
Yeah,
it's
see,
like,
and that's the ratings. I can just hear the ratings just like
should we?
dipping. I mean,
Sho,
It's-
should we solicit song suggestions
well, sure, anything will do.
from
I have a lot of
potential
suggestions.
viewers? Do they like that?
If you're watching at home, 713-807-1794 to suggest a song. But what if we can't do a song? I mean, it seems like that requires coordination with the booth. We got to load something way to make sure the rights are correct. What's another rights-free way that we can help boost ratings? Like right now, what direction can we take the show in?
Well, I think we need to play some music that you do. The theremin, Ryan plays guitar.
Well,
I mean, I know that there's some instruments that we can just
down to
give it everything we got. Yeah, you can do it with your mouth. There you
What can Jermaine play? Should he play
go. The
something?
drums. See?
Oh, he was banging earlier. I mean, let's channel some of that into like.
Love us! Love
Watch, we're on to
us!
something. This is
Tell
what
Nielsen
here
we're
for.
great!
Watch us.
DVR it!
But guys, there's more.
good.
There's
I
more.
feel like
there's
we're already
more.
we're already the
feel
best.
We're
like
going a
more
little over.
energized.
Yeah, we're
Than
going
I
a
ever
little
have
bit
before.
over.
What?
There's more to me.
What do you?
There's more to me being to consult the ratings. It's not just music and making noise and having fun.
Yeah, I thought that was all it was about. Like we were having.
That's what we're good at.
Yeah. See? Take it.
But what else is there that we can do? Because like, look, we got a table, we got chairs. I got jorts and a shirt that says sports. What more do they want?
Well, I just can't put my finger on it yet. I'll be honest. Like I'm racking my brain. I've journaled and written notes about it because I watch the show all the time. Every Monday, I'm tuned in. Mm-hmm. Tuned in 17 on Comcast, and then I also have AT&T, so I watch it on 99 too.
Oh yeah. Do you watch? Do you have your phone out so you can watch the stream at hmstv.org?
I do. I
Wow.
do, John.
So why haven't we ever heard you call in at 713-807-1794?
Or hit us up on our Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook at Space City Cron.
How do you know I haven't called in?
Ed?
Ed's abandoned the
Ed
show.
doesn't even-
He's like, ratings are so bad.
He's like
We're
gone.
just gotta, yeah.
Well-
The production value. I mean, where is it?
Okay.
He's probably in the dark corner somewhere, like
All right.
sobbing.
I
I'm
got-
here to save the day. You just gotta let go.
All right, so I'm ready to give full control over to you, Showstopping Barry.
Full control.
Full unrestricted control. You would have the complete domination over everything in the studio and everyone
Everything.
completely.
And I'll just be honest, when that idea hits, because it's going to hit, we're going to take this thing global.
I gotta admit, I'm almost there. I'm
We'll get
almost
there.
there.
You're-
Are you there?
I'm getting close.
You're getting closer. I think there's one for me.
very
There's
close.
one thing I need to know before I'm willing to give you 100% control, Showstopping Barry, and that is, was Show your christened name, or is that yours? Like, why?
This
Show?
is show business. So I wondered what would be the best name for me, being in show business and being a showstopper. So I wanted my last name to sound kind of natural, like it's a real last name. So I figured I could have said Stopper Barry, but I chose Stoppin' Barry.
Is it too private task? What's your real name?
Yes, it is too private.
Okay. That's fair. Sorry for asking, Mr. Show.
Oh, no apologies. I'm just not at liberty to say.
Look, can I call you Mr. Show?
I would prefer Mr. Stop and Barry, but
Okay, Mr.
you can
Stop
say
and Barry,
Mr.
sorry.
Show. It's respectful all the more, all the
Well,
less.
Ryan,
Either way.
does he have your blessing?
Yes. He stood up. He stood up to my personal questions, and I appreciate that.
Okay.
He's strong-willed. I like it. I'm willing to sign off. Can I do that?
You can sign off, but we're not actually going to sign off.
Well, I just got.
It's
Show. They're giving us some signals. Can
Well,
you give
I've
us some-
got-
Well, I mean, they're probably asking me to take control right now, and it's hard for me to take control when I'm in front of the camera. I can go behind the camera, guys. If I can just leave you here for a second, I'll figure out what's going on. Consult. Make sure Jermaine's on board. I'm not too sure Jermaine's on board. He's seeming
Well,
a little bit uncertain.
You
we
were
haven't had a
almost
chance
there.
to ask him.
I'm
I've asked.
almost there.
See,
Where are you now?
I was a bad boy for a little bit. Did you see it? And
Yeah.
then
I saw it. Oh, I felt
We
it.
have to
and
embrace
now
the dynamic.
it's gone already.
We have to embrace his bad boy dynamic.
I didn't know it was. We hit it, and then we all did it, and then the ratings would go. I was like, mentally,
what-
I felt the ratings were going up.
But he
And
showed
then
up all the same.
And he came back. Oh my god.
Oh, hey, and I'm back too.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
hey, guys, everything's all right in the control room. They don't need me to take control yet. They think they have it. I mean, I could probably do it better. It's just that
Well, I mean, we are. I guess.
I'm needed in front of the camera.
Well, not really. We kind of got all the on-air talent that we need. Kind of just need you to work behind the scenes.
I see how it is. Okay.
You're gonna be doing valuable stuff,
Oh,
but we gotta get
okay.
to our musical guest.
Well, I'll be back. I'm just gonna promise you all
Okay.
I'll be back.
I just gotta get final confirmation that we can, but well, he seemed offended.
I wouldn't worry about that. He's so strong-willed.
All right. Well, you know what? We are in fact ready to go to our musical guest. I'm very excited about this performance. I can't wait. So I'm just gonna go ahead and introduce Megan Easily.
I am grounded. I am safe. I am stable. I am rooted.
Being with you is so dysfunctional. I really shouldn't miss you, but I let you go. This is the best song in the world.
Yeah!
Song in the world.
There are no other better songs.
Those lying scumbags in my ratings office didn't want to tell me about it. But I figured it out because I'm smart, I'm intelligent, I'm hardworking. You know, and I also watched a lot of detective shows growing up. So what? They didn't help me any. Harriet the Spy didn't help me deal with my nanny leaving. She left anyway. Just like all my viewers were leaving. But that's besides the point. You know, when you get to be my level of fame, you're kind of infamous, you know? You can't help it. You can say anything, you know, and it just gets blown out of proportion. You know, my nephew's christening was a false flag, okay? It was a false flag. I was framed to be a nice, normal, innocent snowflake of a civilian, okay? But I'm a Christian, and, you know, I'm not gonna stand for someone defaming my name and saying things about me that aren't true. Excuse me. I just get so worked up, you know, when people lie, and I can't stand any liars. That's why I never watched that reality show, The Mole, because it's all based around lies, just like my childhood or whatever. Ugh. Anyway, that's not why you've tuned in to hear me. You tuned in to hear me back to Alexa Jones Townsend. Part Jones, part Townsend, part conceived in Jonestown. That's me on a cracker. And a cracker. You know, man, I'm having such a hard time just doing this today. Hey Alexa, what would you talk about? What conspiracy theories are hot right now? I'm kind of off my game.
Oh, the Ghostbusters are real. But are they aliens and not humans?
Oh, I see what you're doing. Okay, you little smart box. You trying to come at me, huh? You want a piece of this? You sound like a lot of commenters on my page right now who are calling me lizard person or spam bot in a person's body or like those aliens on that show V or a Cylon. You know, everybody's coming up with some real creative names, but no one can tell me how to fix my show. Like, why isn't anyone a genius at that? I even have a guy who's supposed to help me with that. Where's he right now? Probably fixing some other stupid show. You know, what happened? What happened to caring about each other? Is that a false flag too? Is it? Alexa, is that a false flag?
Oh yes, that is a false flag.
Jeez. Well, at least we agree.
Hashtag satire.
Oh. This is a joke to you, huh? My livelihood is a joke to you, is it? Is it, you little box?
I care about you deeply.
You know, I may
have...
You know, I may have...
JK.
You know, I feel like maybe we're all too dependent on boxes, huh? Huh? Maybe we are. Maybe as a society, you know, it's like cardboard. See-through cardboard. The mail people carry your mail in boxes. They're open boxes, but they are a box, friend. Don't be fooled. Boxes they're gonna take over. Next thing you know, every time you turn around, box, box, box. Until you're just in a room of boxes and you don't know how you got there. It's a lot like my Saturdays. How did I get there in that room full of boxes? I'm sure security camera footage would be more revealing to what happened to me. But I feel it. It wasn't good. It wasn't good. Hey, Alexa, do we have footage of how that happened to me?
Oh. We have all the footage in the world. Hashtag. End hashtag.
I don't appreciate your attitude. I don't appreciate a lot of people's attitudes right now, okay? Y'all just making me want to pull out my poop bucket and have a good old spike poop right now. Ugh. Now I'm angrily drinking water. Are you happy? I'm getting hydrated. It's come to that. can't even drink it as fast as I want to because I actually need to drink it. Alexa, why am I dependent on water to live?
Hashtag you're a responsible adult.
If you knew me at all, you would know that I'm not. I'm yelling at a box on my show. I'm supposed to be making better. But it's hard. No one tells you how hard it is to have a show, Alexa. You're just little boxes connected to the internet. You have all the answers, theoretically. But I have them up here. You don't have eyes, but I'm pointing at my head. That's right, viewers. I still have a head on my shoulders, squarely. And I know my values. They're the same values that keep you tuning in every day. And sometimes every few hours, sometimes every hour, depending on how ranty I'm feeling. Well, I'm feeling real ranty right now, buddy, so you should get on my website, shrimpnomore.com. And it's because none of us are shrimps, not even me, Dad. Look at me drinking water like a man. Also, give to my Patreon. Then maybe I could drink some juice or something else.
Does she need to say it, or are you guys just cutting? Okay.
They just cut it. They cut the music.
All right.
Thank you.
Oh, we're back. Well, hello. That was just a second of 3 wonderful performances. Yes, you can go around there. Welcome back to Space City Chronicles. Some of you may have switched channels and thought Alexa Jones Townsend, but you should be coming watch back. Anyway, Megan, hi.
Yeah, hi.
Thank you so much for coming on the program, first of all.
Thank you for having me. I'm very happy to be here.
Good. My second question was, how are you feeling? Which is a very generic interview question, but it's a nice lead into other deeper topics.
Yeah, well, I'm happy to be here. Feeling a little nervous because this is my first time on live television, so just not sure like how to be, but just glad to be here.
Well, I'm glad. That's probably the best answer anyone's given to that question. Not sure how to be, but just glad to be here. Because there's no real right way to be.
Yeah.
Like, as you can see, things kind of just, I mean, it's live TV. So whatever happens, we can't undo it. And the quicker you accept that, the more at ease you'll be.
Yeah, right.
But
okay.
this like, I think it's sort of akin to your performances. Do you really think that you have the, when you do live performances like you do you see, like, do you feel the same way as you feel right now? Is it?
Like, nervous?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah. Because just there's a lot of different factors for any musician, or you know, I don't necessarily classify like myself as a musician, but just anyone who does sound, there's always like a risk of like how that's gonna go, like how it's gonna sound in a different setting. And so I get a little nervous about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So before we continue, I guess my next question, we talk about like what you consider yourself, and I was wondering for people at home who saw it, and I don't want to give away too much of what we just saw, but like how do you have like an explicit way that you view yourself in terms of your performance?
Well, I began doing it because a friend of mine invited me to participate in this ensemble she was putting together of women, and she was like, you don't have to know how to play an instrument, I just want women to come together and create sounds together. And so I've always been fascinated by the rain, and so I thought like I'll just use water, like water sounds. And then it became something where I thought of it as like forming a relationship with water, like using water so much I feel like I would learn a lot about water over time, which I have. And so I guess I just see myself as like how can I say it? Like a correspondent with the water.
Okay.
Like I am usually, when I play the water, I'm thinking of something in particular, and usually it's a meditative thing. And so like I'm trying to speak to the water and see if the water speaks back.
Okay. And do you see the sound of the water makes a sort of reflection of how the water's speaking to you, or is that does that sound more for your audience? Like, what kind of relationship do you have to the sounds you create, I guess is the question.
I guess it's both. You know, I want the audience to be able to take something away from it, to be able to think about water, because a lot of people will say like, oh, I just never thought of that. Like, it seems so like simple. I just never thought to do things like this or use this in this way. And so that's good, in my opinion, because I like people to consider water in different ways, to really think more about water. Like, a lot of people take water for granted. I know that I have in the past, but I don't really that much anymore, or I try not to. And then, so I do it for the audience to create a deeper appreciation of water and how we should respect the water, I guess, or just think of it in a different way than just like a life bare necessity. And then for me, I try to set intentions with the performance. So I try to send my intentions into the water and hope that the sound of the water will spread the intentions into the universe.
Does it ever surprise you?
The water sounds?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Definitely. And that's one of the things that I was talking about earlier that makes me a little nervous, because I'm never sure exactly what it's going to do, or how it's going to sound.
That's one of the things I like most about it. I love indeterminacy in music. I like watching things just sort of happen. This show is all about kind of that, like putting elements together and then just sort of, well, let's go, it surprises us all. But I do want to thank you so much for being here. Do you have any upcoming shows or performances that you would like to promote, or anything online you'd like to send out into the world for people to come to go find?
Well, that's the thing. I'm not really new at performing with water sounds, but I'm new to kind of like creating my practice and putting it online.
Okay.
So I didn't really record a lot in the past, so I don't have a lot of recordings online, but I do play in this project called Value Merchants.
Oh, okay.
Value Merchants, it's with a trio with me and my friend Andrew Durham and Hayden Wright. And we have a Bandcamp, so you can look us up on Bandcamp, Value Merchants.
Okay.
Yeah.
We've had Hayden on the show. We had Ka on to do an opera.
Awesome, yeah.
Yeah.
So you kind of know
Yeah.
a little bit how
We
that's
do.
gonna
All right.
be.
Well, thank you so much. We look forward to you're gonna close out the show. We look forward. We're gonna try and have a dance party.
Okay.
We're gonna do it.
Yeah, it's gonna be a challenge.
But thank you so much, and thank you for sitting down with the interview. This is really interesting. I don't know how we all felt about it, but yeah. Any last minute questions for Megan before we send her on her way? From anyone else?
Does dirty water sound different than clean water?
It does, yes. Depending on what's in the water, like if, for example, I tried to play with soap in the water once, and it was really muffling, which makes sense in the long run. But yes, different objects in the water does create a different sound.
Cool.
Yeah.
Galveston water. Have you played with that?
Yes, I played with Galveston water. It lasted one show. I try to recycle the water every time I play. I try to reuse the water. But the Galveston water only survived one show, and then it turned bad.
Oh man! Only if only we had the time to discuss the different variations of water. I'm sure you have much to say, but we're gonna go ahead and throw it a bumper. But thank you so much once more, and yeah, we will be right back.
Thank you.
I hope that would have wiped away with like a swipe, but.
It has been all feast since the get-go. Cena tossed and crossed the ring again, and Lesnar is just tossing these guys around like they weigh 75 pounds. Compare all you want, you can't put a Brock Lesnar drawing board.
Start on, but also she's gonna bring Alexa on too. So if you wanna like do this,
We're back. Hey, we're back.
Whoa, we're back.
Hey.
Oh, man. All right, Show Stoutenberry. I'm rubbing my chest hair in anticipation here.
Is
You know,
that gonna boost our ratings?
Yeah, is the you know, because I can do more. Like
Well,
we have-
the ratings are going to go up. You guys got to have patience. You know, you can't just like use ideas that come to your head. You have to really listen to me. I didn't tell you to scratch your chest, did I, Jermaine?
Not at all.
See?
We want those ratings up.
He wants them up.
So
Bad
he's-
boy in the house.
He's gonna bang. I'm gonna scratch.
Sorry, show. Whatever you want, I'll do.
Well, guys, I mean, you got to give me more effort.
Mm-hmm.
I make promises to
I'm
you.
ready.
You got, and I keep my promises. You got to keep your promise to me.
Well, all right. Well, you.
Jermaine's the only one that's kept his promise.
Look at this.
Well,
Let's give him the effort.
all right. Well, I.
That.
I mean, I think the ratings on Jermaine's side have trended upwards. Y'all are still a little flat.
Well, what did I promise you that I'm not delivering on? Because I feel
Oh.
like I've done.
Sorry. Excuse me. 1 second. Let me.
You're taking a phone call on my
Is
on
this gonna bring up the
It's
ratings?
just a text. I'm
Well,
here.
it's social
I'm here.
media.
I'm
Oh,
here.
yeah.
You won't believe who's here.
Who's here?
Jermaine.
Jermaine's here.
No, we might.
Yeah,
need Jermaine
I believe that. Jermaine, hi.
Hi.
May I just? Yep. No, that's.
Oh, I see.
You're
It's
solid.
there. He's there.
Double
He's-
confirmation.
he's not a
Brian,
ghost.
can you confirm that he's
Yeah.
solid? All right.
Oh, very solid.
You've been hitting the
very
table.
solid,
That was not for me, but I just wanted to double check. He's here.
yeah. He's solid.
There's someone else who's here too.
Yeah, Ryan.
Yeah.
This is a surprise. This is somebody you never expected to be here.
Oh,
This
me.
is somebody who's
Yeah,
going
right.
through the same thing that you're going through.
Me.
A little ratings struggle, a little ratings dip.
Oh, yeah, we are going through that right
Absolutely.
now. So yeah, we're
You're
here.
speaking. You're preaching to the choir, man.
Yeah, we're right here. Oh, you mean there's someone else?
There's someone else.
Oh! Brie Cheese, really?
Like Brie Cheese, really.
Well, I guess bring him out.
Brie Cheese, bring him on.
Well, you'll see. You say bring him out. It might surprise you.
I said bring Like
Yeah.
is a short for them, which is non-gender specific.
I'm the one who assumed, and I apologize.
Yeah, but like, oh whatever. I'll pop my mouth.
Bring
I
them
don't
on.
think Alexa's gonna mind one way or the
Alexa.
other.
The Alexa?
This is Alexa Jones coming in.
Oh my
Jones
God.
Townsend?
Jones Townsend.
This is too much. Oh,
And you're supposed to be helping me and you don't even know my name?
Whoa, hold on. Alexa Jones Townsend? We know her!
Hold on, I gotta get set up.
do you need a hand?
No.
Oh, okay.
I know Alexa through a friend.
We're
I
seeing
knew
the process
We know
in
her.
person. This is amazing.
We know her through her. She was on the show.
She put it on the table.
and I bet the
She
ratings,
put it all on the table.
I bet the
Welcome to
ratings.
the Alexa Jones Townsend Show crossover episode. I didn't sign on for this, but I guess I'm here.
Well, so we just everything else is the same. We're still called Space City Chronicles.
Whoa,
like we got.
whoa, that's one other thing.
What do you mean?
I guess I should have said, welcome to Space Conspiracy Chronicles.
Chronicles, yeah. Woo!
I'm
Hit the table. We're gonna hit the table.
I'm gonna not hit the table because you know what? I gotta speak up right now. I do not. As host of this show, as one of the co-founders, this goes against everything we founded the show in the spirit of. I can't. I know you came on with the intent of getting our ratings up, but there are some lines I just cannot cross.
And they're gonna go up and up and up
Alexa
because
Jones
the truth is out
You
there.
gotta bring them up, John.
No, so we're not doing it this way. We have. We have a right way to do things. There's the philosophy that Ed and I came up with when we started the show, and this was not part of that philosophy.
Hey,
Ed hasn't been paying attention all night.
Hey,
Yes, he
hey,
has.
hey,
He's been
Ale-
watching. He watches every week.
Hey Alexa,
and keeps this show moving.
is this guy being a grade A moron?
Oh,
That'll get ratings.
he's doing a good job.
Ooh.
Hashtag joking.
Hashtag joking.
You know what?
I like it when she's mean to someone else.
Yeah. Well, that's fine. I'll absorb it because I'm paying for the time. But
This is the best thing that's ever happened to the show, John. You gotta admit that.
I'm not.
I am the best.
so
I don't think I can admit that. I think you're selling out your values because you're so starstruck by Alexa. You are trying to shoehorn your friend into a franchise that's doing. You're just
Friend
trying
of a friend, friend of a friend, and I'll just say this: we're already seeing ratings increasing.
Do you know what else is a shoehorn? Moving your parents who have retired into a cheap living home. That's what they call them for old people now. In Miami, where you're only paying $100 a month, all bills paid for their rent.
If you don't think that'll get ratings, then you're crazy, John. I don't know why you're so skeptical. You got to commit to the conspiracy part.
You know what? I don't have to do anything I don't want to.
Then you can stay in their living home while you and family and the brainwashed kiddos all go to Universal Studios and see Larry Potter or whatever his name is.
It's Harry Potter, and we can say that. We can say it is that. But
Is he real? Because I thought he was a
the
figment.
theme park is. That's for sure. Alexa Jones Townsend, if you would do any bit of research at all, you'd see that it's a real park.
Research? What am I, a
Look, John,
scientist?
if Alexa says that it's Larry Potter and not Harry Potter, I think you better listen to reason, John.
He grew up at some
I think
point.
you're a little.
He couldn't just be called Harry
No,
anymore.
what kind of a name is Harry for an adult wizard?
Why don't we ask Alexa?
Which one?
Hey Alexa, what self-respecting adult goes by the name of Harry?
0.
Oh!
All right, you know what? I'm gonna put up with this for now, because if it's helping the
Yes.
ratings, it's putting us back in the right place.
Now, can we get back to talking about boxes and how they're taking over our lives?
Absolutely.
All right. How are they taking over our lives?
Well, think about it. If you want something shipped to you, what does it come in?
A box.
Yeah,
A
everybody's
truck.
always. Well, but then a box in a truck.
A
box
boat.
truck.
A boat.
Box truck.
Like we bring a
Box
boat
truck
over.
show.
And what does the truck come in?
A box, I assume.
A shipping container box. It's boxes all the way down.
Boxes, 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 boxes. They want us all to be put in a box. Don't you see?
I like to think out of the box.
You a Taco Bell commercial? That's what they want you to be.
That's why I brought you in, Alexa.
Well, okay, so
We need commitment from y'all.
I'm sold. I'm 100% in on the boxes and being out of the boxes and Alexa and Mr. Show. I'm for all of it.
John was all in until very recently.
yeah, and I want to know now what happens if I don't give my go ahead. What happens if I say no, right now?
The ratings, I mean, they won't go up.
They'll go
go
be put
back
in a
down.
box.
Also,
You don't want the ratings in a box.
they're no longer gonna pay for plumbing here if you say no, and we're all gonna have to use poop buckets. Poop bucket life for everybody.
Now I'm okay with that, but everything else, no.
You could compost it.
You could be fertilized with it.
You can build a bomb with it. I didn't say that word.
And
No.
Ed's already on board with this change. You ran it by the control room.
Yes, that was done.
What? So there's already institutional support for this.
There is.
And if I go against that, there could be consequences for me.
Hey,
There could be dire
Hey Alexa,
consequences.
will you read John that contract that we signed?
Oh, alright. Hey guys, my name is John, and I'm definitely gonna use this poop bucket, I swear to God.
That's a perfect impression of you.
You know when that happened? Saturday.
Oh,
when we
no.
woke up in that room full of boxes.
I shouldn't have signed that contract in that room of boxes. How could I have been so foolish?
It was the boxes, John.
We don't want to be we don't want to be box people.
Well, so if I violate this contract, then I lose my job, right? Like if I refuse to use the poop bucket and sign on with that and any of Alexa Jones Townsend stuff, I lose my job.
You lose your life because you're not living it right and you don't deserve it
Well,
anymore.
Wait, like
y'all can fire me.
metaphorically, or-
Yeah, like metaphorically.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna,
I'm not-
I might beat somebody up, but I'm not gonna kill anybody.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
I'm not gonna get killed and I'm not gonna quit. Y'all can fire me, but I'm not putting up with this. So
I'm not gonna fire him.
you don't have the authority.
Well, I did get control in Act 1.
Oh God.
So I do have full authority. But I'm not gonna let you go, John. We want you around. We need your commitment.
But
this is not about letting anyone go. We don't fire people here.
Yeah, commit for life, like the conspiracy behind
I
blood
just can't
drives.
commit. I can't commit, and I just
Get the ratings up, John. Bad boy.
I can't commit, and I refuse to resign.
He's a bad
Well,
boy.
Well, you're gonna leave me no choice. Like I've said for a long time.
I've already said, do it.
I've said for a long time I would never fire anybody.
I gave you a choice.
You're fired. I get that chair.
Well,
Hey, Ryan.
hi, show.
Yeah. we're back.
Welcome to John's chair. So I guess now, well, I don't do the thing, so I guess your responsibility is to now address the camera and the audience directly, as the host of. Wait, hold on. Are you the host or is she the host?
Hey,
Who's the
important
host?
news
I
update,
can't
everybody. I'm the host now of Space Conspiracy Chronicles. I almost said the name wrong. I'm too hydrated, which is
okay?
why whoever advised
that water
me
out
to
of
get
here.
3 cups of water in front of me at all times should be fired. I think they actually just were. If I know my crew, they're gonna pin it on someone else, so it's fine. You know,
Someone else.
that's the way to live life.
Someone else.
Play
Someone else. Someone else.
Dodge the blame.
Someone- yeah.
Dodge the blame. Make everything a false flag scenario.
Well, and I think we're going to see increases in the ratings very soon. I mean, Ryan, now that John's gone, we have Alexa in.
You have 2 Alexas,
The 2 Alexas double the ratings.
right?
increase.
Right, Alexa.
Hey, we're gonna do great, guys.
See?
Hashtag.
There's nothing to worry about. You just look so concerned.
Well, I'm filled with. There's just a mixed bag of emotions. My main concern is that
Well, John,
I have a fantasy. Can I engage this fantasy? I would like to hear. Is it okay if I ask your Alexa a question?
You know.
Hey Alexa, can you introduce the dance party with Megan Easley?
Hey, everybody. Get ready for a super awesome dance party with Megan!
If she ever makes a music video, she should have you dancing with a cup of water.
Just listening to what it had to say to me. Oh, that is a sweet poncho. Thank you, sir. Where'd you get it?
Like one of those dollar websites, like the auction house.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. So